and Kitty to say. Pop culture fun in every way. Music, TV, movies, oh so bright. Join us for a blast tonight. Sister and brother rocking the flow. Sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture fun fix to fix. Pop culture kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone. Pop culture kids podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone.
Time for your weekly dose of pop culture with Kathy and Kenny, the Pop Culture Kids.
And we are back. We back.
Yes,
Hello
we are
and
back.
welcome back. It is Pop Culture Kids with Kathy and Kenny. As we explain pop culture, among other things, we were on a little bit of a summer hiatus, but now I guess school is back. We are back, although we will be off in 2 weeks. So
Yeah.
because I'm going to be on a plane and I don't know whether we can do the show unless we do a Saturday night
No.
show. I don't know. Who knows? Next Sunday, hopefully we'll be live. I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off because I'm flying in. I won't have all my equipment with me, but we'll try. We'll give it a try.
That's right.
We can always try. It might not be pretty, but we will get
We
it
can work
done.
it out.
We
We
can work it
can
out.
work it
So, my brother, how have you been this
out.
summer?
I have been good, my sister. How have you been?
I've been all right. I, I.
I, I.
I have been good. We want to say hey to Juanita. Thanks
Juanita's
for
in the house. Hey,
joining
Juanita.
on this stream as we work it out from being gone for so long. I don't even know if I can push all the buttons in all the right ways. So forgive me. Forgive me now because if I'm looking off, and I was looking over all the notes you gave me on the news, and half of this stuff I didn't know about. I didn't care about.
I do my research, man.
I Okay, Kenny, you have that echo again,
And I
and
go again. We fixed this though.
I know I don't know what you're doing differently, but
I know. Which computer did we fix it on? Did we fix it on the Mac or did we fix it on the HP?
I thought we fixed it on the Mac, but
Okay, I'm on the Mac.
you're on the Mac, and we
I'm on
fixed
the
it.
Mac.
So if you go to your settings and go to sound, I think it is. I don't know if you're coming out with the right sound. Um, now you're not going through the roadcaster, but is the sound coming through your um, headphones or is it coming through the speakers in the Mac?
Come to the speakers in the Mac. Maybe that's what the problem is.
And that could be causing it. Yep, it could be causing it. See, echo.
And Donna was there when we fixed it last time too.
And I know we went live and we fixed it, and I don't know, I, I don't know what happened.
It's
I'm
been
gonna
so
mu-
long.
I'm gonna mute everything so I can listen to you for a minute on the TV.
Okay. Am I still echoing? There you go. Okay, now is that better? Okay, that's better.
Okay. I was trying to listen to I'm broadcasting it live on the TV so I can see. So um
Okay.
okay. Hey,
Lisa's in the
Lisa in the
house.
house. She didn't get a notification. Oh man. So no, you didn't fix it. You didn't fix it. So you probably still have the echo.
Hold on. Hold on.
Just a
Okay,
little
how's
bit.
that?
Oh, oh Lord, I don't know. Let me see if I can do anything in my settings. I have like uh echo cancellation on and
We
it says a
fixed this
little bit.
and why this is not working right.
So if I
Okay.
broadcast if we broadcast next week from your setup, I'm just worried cuz now
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
we'll both be echoing.
Yeah, I don't want us to both echo.
Yeah. So,
I don't understand why this is.
why you
Okay,
still have an
so that
echo?
should
Huh?
be better.
What?
That should be better.
That should be better?
That should be better.
You're sure? I
I'm no Penny.
Okay, let me try to listen to it on YouTube. See if I.
Okay, listen to it on YouTube. So we are so happy to be. No. Oh man, why am I always in the go? We fixed this. Hold on a second. We had this down to a science. We had this down to a science. Lower my computer mic. Yep, you're right. Let me see. Let me see. Where's my volume at? Okay, there you go. I lowered my computer mic and I went to the microphone. And now, so glad to be seen, DJ. Kathy, I can't hear you at all.
I know. I turned my volume down so I can listen to um I can listen to the TV playing the feed. So I turned my volume all the way down
Okay.
and just so I could hear so I could hear you to see. And now it was so long ago because that was back in July, and I forgot what I did to get rid of your echo. But I know it was something to do with your sound settings, and and again, if you're playing the audio through the computer. That's why I throw the headphones on so that all my audio is coming out not through my computer speakers, but through the I'm pulling it all through the
I
Rodecaster
thought it
Pro.
worked. I thought it worked without my headphones.
You, I thought we did make it work without your headphones, but there's still something that I don't know that you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Something in the research. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. We'll figure it out next week. You know what?
Well, see, next week I'll be there, so I don't know
Yeah, you'll
whether
be here. So
I'll be there,
we'll figure it out. Yeah.
and we'll.
Okay. So what we're gonna do now is yeah, you're sweating about it. Okay. So now that we're back in pop culture and we're doing some pop culture thing. We got some news.
I have no idea any any of these topics. I have no earthly clue.
Well, okay. So apparently Spike Lee and Colin Kaepernick were supposed to do a docu series for ESPN on Colin Kaepernick, of course. But apparently they had some creative differences, and that's not going to happen now.
Well, Colin Kaepernick probably said, hell no to the dolly shot. Because that damn dolly shot gets on my nerves. It gets on my nerves.
You and the dolly shot, man.
I just don't like that. Why is it in every
Let
single
the dolly
movie?
shot go.
You know,
Let
I
the
was
dolly
so
shot
into
go.
Malcolm X, and then that damn dolly shot. We almost made it to the end of that movie before we got the dolly shot. He loves that.
Who did
dolly
the dolly
shot.
shot at the end of Black Klansman too?
Oh yeah, it's in there. It's always in there. The dolly shot.
Was the dolly shot and She's Got to Have It?
Hmm. I can't remember. I don't think it was. I guess I didn't start noticing it to Do the Right Thing, but then it would pop up. School Days. Yeah, that's right, Don. It's his signature move. He's got to have that dolly.
Everybody, look, Alfred Hitchcock had to show up in all his movies.
Mm-hmm.
He even showed up in Lifeboat, and they had to figure out how to get him in that.
Well,
So
he was in it. He was only. It wasn't his picture in like a newspaper or something.
yeah, that's how they got him in Lifeboat.
Because there was
So
no room in the
Alfred
lifeboat.
Hitchcock, so he has his signature. It's good to have your own signature.
I just find
Sean
it annoying.
Kingston. Sean Kingston is sentenced to 3.5 years for a $1 million fraud scheme. Sean Kingston, the singer.
I don't even know who Sean Kingston is.
You know who Sean Kingston is? I can't
don't
think of
know
his
Sean.
songs right now. He does a lot of backup for people and everything, but he in jail, so it don't matter.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay.
I think his mother's in jail too for the same thing.
Wait, what did they do?
They had a fraud scheme, some kind of fraud scheme going on.
Oh, okay.
I guess his career wasn't doing too good, and he got a fraud scheme.
Can't go around cheating people. Times are too hard.
So this is Colombian rapper Maluma Alared.
Now, why is this even in the news? Who is this rapper? What is their song? I was reading the list of news. I'm
Well, he's a Colombian rapper.
Who is
But the
this
reason this is in the news is because this fan brought a 1-year-old baby to the concert.
Why would you do that to a baby?
That's
why
what
would
he
you do
said.
that to a baby?
He stopped the concert, and he's like, "Why would you bring a 1-year-old to the like? What? Like he actually stopped the concert to ask this lady, and I guess she was close enough for him to see her, and he's like, "You don't even have headphones on this kid."
That's kind of crazy. I don't know what, and maybe I can ask the chat this. What is the appropriate age to bring kids to a concert? Although some people would argue, don't bring them, leave their asses at home. But hey.
Well, see, here's the thing. When we were kids, our parents took us to concerts. We saw Gladys Knight. We saw BT Express. You know, we saw Luther Vandross.
We were older though. We were
When we saw Gladys Knight, we were younger.
But my first concert was the Jackson 5.
We were like 6 or I was like 6 or 7, maybe 5.
For the Jackson 5?
Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. Well, yeah. What was it? Was it 72?
But see, you're talking about
what year it
kids to a
was.
concert in the 70s. It's a totally different thing than today.
Well, it didn't matter because we couldn't see anything because, people like, 4 times our age were screaming.
It was a waste of money taking this because you really couldn't see.
We were up in the cheap seats in the old Spectrum in Philly. And
I'm short now, so imagine how short I was back then. Like
oh, man. But that was my first concert. I remember. And I remember BT Express because we saw that in underground Atlanta, which I guess doesn't exist anymore. I wonder are there any other places that have like underground venues? But we
got on stage with the band.
Yeah, we got on stage with the band because I had total
and we
stage
sang "You'll Keep Satisfied."
Oh, Yeah, well, you sang because I was just like, it was
You were
like, what's your
nervous, and my
name? I'm
line was,
like,
"I'm
Kathy.
satisfied.
Where you
I'm
from?
satisfied.
New
I'm
Jersey.
satisfied. I'm satisfied."
And I think my line was, come on and do it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I totally froze. But anyway, I don't know what even
The etiquette
nowadays
to
with
get a
the
kid to a
sound and what it could do to your ears, whether I would even take a kid. I don't even know whether I would take a 6 or 9 year old or 8 or
In fact,
9 year old
I had
to a
a friend.
concert.
I had a friend over the summer who took her son um,
Unless
to the
it's like
Kendrick Lamar show.
Barney.
To the Kendrick Lamar show, but he was like 13, 14, so that's different. You know?
Yeah, that's different. A 13 and 14-year-old, yeah. Maybe because, otherwise, Taylor Swift wouldn't, be in
It's
business.
like taking a baby to a movie theater. Why?
So they can cry.
So
Although,
next on the
hey,
news, one of
can I
the
tell a baby story though? Because this freaked me out. Because school has started, right?
yeah.
So a parent comes in because with a complaint as parents do, or a problem, and usually I like to work to solve the problem, and I take my notes and everything else, and if I can't resolve it right there in that conversation or help them, then I have to get back to them. Well, this parent comes in with a toddler. Now, when you're talking toddler, they're walking around and kind of getting into stuff and being a little mischievous, and but anyway, the mom is telling me, her problems, her issues, and the toddler's kind of walking around, but then the toddler crawls up to mom's lap, lifts up mom's shirt,
No.
takes down mom. Yes, in the middle of the
No.
conversation, and I'm like,
No.
what? And I'm like, and I'm writing notes, and I look up, and I'm like, there's breastises. I'm like, oh,
No.
okay, I'll just take notes and oh boy. And I'm thinking, well, wait, when you have teeth, don't you have to stop breastfeeding? I didn't understand it. It freaked me out. Um, I don't have words. And again, I'm not against public breastfeeding. Hey, it has to be done. A lot of times the moms will have the baby that they're carrying because they can't walk, and they'll put a blanket or something over them. But so anyway, so I don't know. Too young for concerts, too old for breastfeeding. People, just people.
I want mommy. What was that? Grown Up? That was the movie Grown Up. I want mommy's milk. If you just say I want mommy's milk, then you don't need to be sucking mommy's milk. I'm just saying.
Oh, it was kind of scary. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. That child was way too old to be breastfeeding, and I'm kind of scarred now. So I just, I don't know. I don't know. And I think that mother had another complaint, and she was going to come in to visit the principal. And I told him, hey, be warned, because And you know what was funny? I was telling the story without any names, of course, like I'm doing now. But there was an EC specialist who actually named the parent because evidently they did the same thing to them years ago when their sixth grader was a toddler. I was just like, oh, it's a thing.
Mrs. Johnson is known for whipping them out whenever it needs to be. Well, whip out Johnson. Whip out Johnson.
Welcome to the new school year. Hey, I don't know. It may be my last. If I'm able to retire by the end of this year, I got to treasure all these moments.
So next on this, Sydney Sweeney over the summer had an American Eagle ad that caused uproar.
I heard about now. This news story I actually heard about. I just don't know all the details.
Apparently, with everything going on in America, she said something about it being in her genes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's American Eagle, so it just,
So what was the controversy? I don't understand.
Um, I forget because I wrote this so long ago. I, I never seen the commercial itself, but apparently she caused the uproar that the president said it was the commercial was okay. So to me, the president saying the commercial was okay, meaning what probably wasn't.
Okay. I remember there
Guess,
being some controversy. I don't know what the controversy is about. And I guess my media intake has been limited over the summer. I it's, I hardly watch any news, um, which I know is probably not great because it keeps me ill informed.
yeah,
But I just can't take it.
yeah, I
And
understand. I get it.
and I haven't found a new show that resonates with me. And I know we're going to talk about some shows later, but I've been watching old shows, so I'm still in
Yeah,
throwback mode because actually your son said I needed to watch The Office. I haven't really started watching The Office yet, but I've been vibing on uh, Nick at Night, so I've been watching Big Bang Theory and
yeah. My son does not like Big Bang Theory.
okay, and
He will
Modern
not watch it.
Family.
When I go to his house, I'm not allowed to put it on TV.
Oh, okay. And Modern Family is the other one I've been watching.
I
Although
don't like Modern Family.
I do have problems with it, and I'm just
Yeah,
hmm.
yeah.
So anyway,
Um,
okay,
guess
moving
who?
on. Uh-huh.
Guess who the new power couple is now?
Well, you know what? Actually, I put them all together as couples news because there were some engagements, there were some, but
Yeah,
I this story I did see. So this it was something I actually did pay attention to because it seemed like odd coupling, but I guess they did a movie together, and I guess that's what happens on movies.
I don't know what happened, but
Pamela
I would
Anderson
never
and
in a million years put these two together.
Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson and Pamela Anderson.
Hmm.
Wow.
But
It's a weird mix that you would never think that would be a couple, but that's a couple. And apparently they're in love. Speaking of in love, and I'm going to make this very short, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce got engaged. As if anybody cared. How long is it?
on, don't you care?
I predict that they will not get married.
Why not? I think they will.
Because this woman has never had a successful relationship. That's her goal. She writes songs of her crappy relationships with her men and with her friends. That's her thing.
You can say the same thing about Halle Berry. She's going through a few marriages.
I know, but if she gets married, she won't have a career because then she won't have any crappy men to write about.
But it's all about finding your lobster.
Yeah, well,
See, she says lobster. So maybe,
No. Yeah, for the minute because they're both famous and she looks good with him, and that's why he lost to the Eagles. I don't even watch football. I'm happy about that. So,
hey, the Eagles won against the Dallas Cowgirls, so hey, all is right.
yeah,
I know you're not NFL, and okay, all right, let's go on. What?
So,
talk.
Chloe,
You had some
Chloe
other
Grace.
couples news too, didn't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
Chloe Grace Moretz married model Kate Harrison.
Who is that? I'm
Chloe,
showing my age. I don't know who
You don't know
Chloe.
her? She was in the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid. She was in Kick Ass. She was in a show on Prime. She's a great actress.
Okay. I mean,
She's
I'll
a
have
young
to take your word for it.
You don't like young kid actresses. She's a great young kid actress.
Oh God, yeah, child actors. Yeesh. Child actors and
Yeah.
musicals. Those are the two things that'll kill me.
Yeah.
Annie.
So that's our
torture.
couples. Next we have John Stamos. Apparently Dave Collier from
Growing Pains. No, not Growing Pains. What was John Stamos on?
Full House.
Full House and Fuller
And
House.
John Stamos apparently
Weren't they both on Fuller House also?
Yeah, they were both on
Then
Full House also.
everybody came back except for the Olsen twins.
Yeah, yeah. And he has cancer.
Oh
Dave
wow.
Collier has cancer. He was diagnosed in 2024. And John Stamos, they're really good friends even after the show, like they are on the show. And John Stamos has been by his side. Um, and John Stamos says after losing Bob Saget
Saget.
rather, yeah, Saget, he couldn't stand to lose Dave too. So he's been with Dave the whole way through his cancer treatments, which I think is, I put that in there because I think it's a very heartwarming story.
All right. I feel you.
Now we have some SNL cast shakeups.
When does
Apparently,
SNL come back on? Do you know?
I don't know when they come back on. I didn't get that, and I meant to look that up today. But people are leaving SNL like rats on a sinking ship for season 51, and some new people are coming in. I don't have all the names, and I meant to get them today, but I had to go shopping.
Okay. I think
And apparently, now,
they,
I want to talk about this real quick. Apparently, my shopping experience at Walmart is like crappy because they lock everything up. And my 20-minute shopping trip turned into an hour shopping trip, hour and a half shopping trip, because you can't get deodorant, you can't get shaving stuff, you can't get stuff for your bikes. You can't. There's a lot of stuff you can't get because they lock it up, and you have to unlock it for you to get. Like I needed cream for my beard, I had to wait. I wanted something for my bike, I had to wait because everything's locked up, so you can't get it unless somebody comes by and unlocks it and lets you in. And then in some stores, when they unlock it and give it to you, they gotta put it in a box that locks. So when you take it to the register, you can't take this thing out until they unlock the box. It's a mess.
okay.
It's a mess. It's bad enough I'm paying high prices for everything.
Walmart rank. Walmart rant. Complete. I gave you a few minutes because I was like, I had to go to the bathroom. It is a pain, and I know what you mean because I needed some glue or something I needed, and it was locked up. But I pressed the button, someone came over, so at least even if they're making you check out your own products, at least they are hiring people to open these cabinets. So
Yeah, all over to my
our
Walmart.
economy is working in that sense. So that's a good thing for Walmart.
Scooby Life's in the house.
Scooby Life.
Scooby Life. Hey, Scooby Life, how you doing?
Oh, there was a video on our channel. I just loved with the pups going to see the air balloons, and that's a big thing here in Statesville. We have a big balloon festival in October, but that was a fun video to watch. You should check
Scooby
out
Life.
Scooby Life's
You know
channel.
what? Scooby Life, I need to ask Scooby Life's opinion, and I want in the comments someone to tell me what you think. Nowadays, when you go to the store, I noticed this in the store too, and I had somebody on my Facebook page say something about it because one of my friends works for a dog place, a veterinarian, whatever, and all that kind of stuff, and big dog lover.
A dog
What?
place.
Yeah, I know. I'm just,
Okay.
a shelter. I think she works at. Anyway,
Whoa. I can't even with you because a
I know.
shelter
Yeah.
and a veterinarian are two
I
different
know.
concepts. But
But
okay,
anyway,
a dog
she's
place.
I like dogs too. I didn't like dogs all the way when I was a kid. I like dogs too. But she was complaining about someone who had a dog at an event that they said was a service dog, and the dog really wasn't a service dog.
Okay. If the dog can
I-
fit in your bag, 9 times out of 10, it's not a service
It's
dog.
not a service
Come
dog.
on.
Yeah.
But and service dogs I get, and usually they are labeled. And like I said, I'm allergic, so I have to kind of steer clear. But I can appreciate it. But what I can't appreciate is if I'm in a supermarket, it's not a service dog, and your dog is around food, and it's kind of like, hey, come
Yeah.
on. Although
That was my question to Scooby Life because I don't know how she feels about it because as a dog lover, and I'm a dog lover too, but you shouldn't be bringing your dog in the store saying it's a service dog or an emotional support dog or whatever, and you got just
But
to
it's
bring this
really
dog.
not.
Now,
And
bring your
actually,
dog
because
to the store.
that's like usually if you have like a service dog, even if it is emotional support dog, and they are actually trained, because one of my teachers at one point had to he had to actually go to Washington D.C. to pick up his service dog because it had to be trained. And again, they go through different and specific training, especially when it comes to like for people with epilepsy and different things to help
Yeah,
them th- that they're able to detect those things beforehand, which I just think is that's amazing to me that
yeah,
a dog would be able to I saw like a little TikTok on it too where the dog could kind of predict it coming, which
yeah.
you know to me that's
That's what
unbelievable. That's really
definitely
great to be able to have an animal that would be able to help you through something like that. And oh, there's something else I was going to say too, and the thought left me that quick, that quick. Oh my goodness. Anyway, um, if it's not legal, it's legal, not legal or
Yeah,
okay.
it's not
Yeah,
legal. Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
and
See,
the thing of it is, this people are just like, I was in line one time. I was going to catch the flight, and I was in line, and I happened to be behind a lady who had a service dog, and she was a service dog trainer. And she
oh,
was
cool.
telling me everything that goes, and I was asking about it because at the time I had a roommate and his girlfriend, and the girlfriend was trying to train a dog to be her service dog on her own. And I'm like, and all the time I'm looking at her like, yeah, that's poppycock. And and I was asking the lady about it, and the lady's like, yeah, no, she can't do that. She goes, these dogs are purposely bred to be service dogs, and they go through a lot of training. And if they don't pass the training, they can't be like you could be a service dog all your life and be trained all your life. And if you don't pass a specific test, you can't be a service dog. That's they have to give you away or something like that. I don't know what they do, but you can't. But there's too many people walking around stores with dogs acting like they're service dogs or support dogs. So I think we need to calm down. Calm down with that. So
Hey, before we go. Oh wait, you were talking about Saturday Night Live because you don't know specifically who's coming back and who's out.
no, but I will
And
find
I
out.
heard a rumor that there was a former cast member coming back. If so, I hope it's Kate McClennan because I just love her. She just cracks me up. But before we move on to talk about some
As
of the
long as they don't,
people
as
we
long as
lost,
Keaton Thompson doesn't leave.
what?
As long as Keaton Thompson doesn't leave.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, he's been on there forever. I wonder who the longest running cast member is. Is
Keaton
it him?
Thompson.
It is him. Okay.
It's
All
Keaton
right.
Thompson.
Before we move on, just want to say thank you for hanging out with us, for coming back to us. We so appreciate the folks in the comments for making their way back to the stream. Yes, we took the summer off. We had some life stuff going on. Probably will be off in another 2 weeks because I'll be flying back, but I'll be in Jersey. So instead of doing the show from the North Carolina, and the South Jersey, we'll actually be together next week, and probably we'll do a stream on Saturday, maybe, or maybe one day next week if the mood so hits us. But we appreciate you hanging out with us. You can always check us out at our website, kathyandkenny.com. We've been on Who's Got Next Radio. We haven't had shows in a while, so I don't know if they still kept our slot open, but we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. And if you are, don't forget to hit the like button, hit that subscribe, and that little bell to get the notifications. All right.
Okay, so now we're going to talk about over the summer the celebrity passings that we've had uh, happen, and one of the passings is going to be our next week's show. Is going to link to our next week's show, and I'll tell
Okay.
you about it in a minute.
You gave me a list. I didn't agree on them yet. I didn't
Okay,
think it was a strong list, and I have questions.
okay.
All right.
Well, you're gonna. I think you're gonna like this idea anyway.
All right.
So first, we have Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Mhm.
who we know passed away, actor from the Cosby Show. Thank you, Donna. We love you too. And not because we know you personally, but
It's all good.
it took me a while to get there for you, Donna. It took me a while.
She loves you. Well, she loves picking on you. So, hey,
I know she does
you
picking
bring
on
that
me.
out in people.
Malcolm Jamal Warner, as we all know from the Cosby Show, passed away from a drowning accident.
Yeah, that
Ozzy
made me feel bad.
Osbourne, rock legend Ozzy Osbourne, passed away,
And he had just
and
finished, like, I think the last
his last
performance
tour.
of his farewell tour. And I think,
Yeah,
you
I
know,
know. Look, no shade, and I respect the dead and all, but hasn't Ozzy Osbourne looked like he was going to die like 20 years ago? I'm just saying.
and again, I don't know. I just think sometimes, um, when you are either dealing with an illness or dealing towards the end of your life, I was there something about him who he might have known, again, the end was coming. But I think I was listening to an interview with this guy Lars, from Metallica, and he was saying how they were hanging out, and he really wished he had known that would be the last time. He didn't seem ill to the point where, that he would pass so soon at that
Yeah.
point. But again, it's one of those things that make you look at uh, uh, your life and think about how many summers you have left. I had to go to a funeral yesterday of a woman I knew and went to church with, and who was a former educator, and a good friend of our mother's. And as I was reading her obituary, it gets you thinking, if you've never done that exercise where you actually write your obituary, to make sure the things you're doing are the things that matter, so that when you are gone, that people will, be able to speak so kindly of you. And for this woman who was just this very, uh, just this very, just very Christian and educated woman, and just had a meekness and a humbleness about her, that those words kept coming up from the people who spoke about her. And it just made me think, oh my goodness, what could be said about me? And I don't know, just something to think about. So as we were talking about these celebrity passings, it just,
Yeah.
makes you think. And actually, I
My,
really,
my,
I
my
really had to
obituary,
think about the next one on the list, because we're the same age.
yeah, my obituary will not be complete because it won't say that I hooked up with Janet Jackson. So anyway, the next person on the list is
I try to
Danielle.
be all introspective and try to
I
bring
know,
some, like,
I know.
and you take me off the
I'm just,
rails
I'm
every
just doing my
time.
job. I'm doing my job.
You take it off the rails every time.
Danielle Spencer from What's Happening and What's Happening Now,
Yeah.
who was Dee, the smart cracking sister. And I thought next week, in honor of that, we should do a show on the wise cracking characters from TV shows.
Oh, okay. I can live with that.
Okay, like Flo from Alice. Kiss
Oh,
my
are you kiss my grits? Oh my God, that
grits.
is
That's a Gen X thing.
that
Kiss my grits.
that could be a boomer thing too, though. Kiss my grits.
No, it's a Gen X thing. Kiss my grits. That's a Gen X.
Okay, that one I do like. All right, that one I did like. All right, we'll
Okay,
go
we're
with
gonna
it.
do that one next week
The
then.
wisecracking characters.
Lonnie Anderson.
Now, wait, is it do
Yeah,
they have to always be the wisest cracking character? Like, would you put
yeah.
Norm in there? Because Norm has some good
Yeah,
lines.
I would. Because he comes in every time with a wisecrack.
How about
Yeah,
Jim
I would.
Ignatowski from Taxi? He wasn't really wisecracking, but he just would have these bursts of brilliance that
You
I
know what? If
love.
I were to put somebody from Taxi in that, I would put what's his name in it?
Danny
The boss,
DeVito.
Danny DeVito, because he was the
Yeah.
wisecracking guy that always got you.
But I
You
love
know,
Reverend Jim.
you remember Jim?
He was my favorite character. All right.
What? The yellow lightning. Slow down.
What
What
does the yellow light mean?
mean? So next we have Lonnie Anderson,
Ah, Lonnie Anderson.
WKRP in Cincinnati. Tristan
Now,
Rogers.
who's the wisecracking character on that show? Because I mean, you had to have one. It's a sitcom, right?
Yeah, I would say Johnny Bieber
Okay.
or Bill.
Or Venus Flytrap. He would come in with the one-liners, like the zingers, every once in a while.
Actually, you know what? Lonnie Anderson's character had a lot of wisecracks.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, he had a lot of wisecracks. We have Terrence Stamp, Neil Tazard,
Ah,
Neil Tazard.
is
Jazz
Zod
Drake-
in the new Superman?
No,
Okay. For some reason, I thought they were in the new Superman.
no, he wasn't in there. They haven't gotten there yet. Chuck Mangione, the jazz great Chuck Mangione.
Ah.
Singing icon Connie Francis. Comic
And
book.
you know what? For Connie
icon.
Francis, and again, it seems like she got a new burst of energy because people were using that song, that baby song, on their TikToks. At one point, it was a trending song. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that one.
Where it's I forgot I can't even think of the song now because all I'm hearing is "Love Is Strange" in my head. But it was Little Baby. Help me out, chat room, if you can. I can't think of the name
Yeah, I
of it.
can't
But
think of the song
it was a
either.
Connie Francis song, but it was appearing in a lot of people's like TikToky videos.
Comic book great Jim Shooter.
And this
Walter
was one you
Scott
have to help
Jr.
me out with because I don't know who Shooter is.
Shooter is a comic book legend. He was an artist.
What did he
comic books.
draw?
Batman. He draws just about everything.
I'm Batman. Okay. Yeah, Chuck
And
Mangione was
one of his favorites. And now we're going to talk about the movies that came out in the summertime when we were going.
Oh wait, you
Superman.
forgot Walter Scott.
I said Walter Scott Jr.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said
He was one of the twins in the Whispers. Just keep
Yes.
loving me. Oh,
Hey, Scotty! What?
Yeah.
What that mean?
oh, anyway, I'm sorry.
And you know what? The Whisper Twins, though, they always freaked me out, though.
Why?
Because they had these big mustaches, and then when they performed, like on TV and whatnot, they were both singing at the same time, but you would only hear one voice because that was their whole thing. And it was like, I'm confused. Like, one of y'all need to, like, change, like, you can't look exactly alike. One of y'all need to, like, change.
How many different twins do you think there have been in like rock band or music like as a part of bands? Like what other famous twins are there out there?
I don't know if this famous twins.
Besides Nelson.
That's the show, actually. Citizens.
Remember Nelson? Whatever happened to
Who?
Nelson? Nelson,
Oh,
Ricky
Nelson.
Nelson. Ricky
I think they-
Nelson's kids were twins.
I
And then
think
you
I think they cut their hair.
what?
I think they cut their hair.
Oh, okay. Oh, no doubt. I
Remember
mean,
they had the long hair?
yeah. But well, again, that was an '80s thing, and not everybody survived it. Because even if you look at Hanson now, they look like
Oh yeah, Hanson. Yeah, they look totally different. They look.
Yeah.
I like Bop.
Oh, I love Mbop. I'm like,
And I like Where's the Love. I'm down with some Hanson. I'm down with some Hanson.
I don't get you. You cannot stand Taylor Swift, which to me is like the epitome of pop music, but like you like a Hanson. So
If you actually listen to the words on Where's the Love and Bop, it's not as bubblegum. It's like the lyrics are actually really. Yeah.
and some of their other stuff was a lot deeper and even edgier than you would imagine. You know what else I learned this summer? I didn't realize because I've also followed this guy called Professor Rock, and I watched some of his shows and some of his interviews with rockers, like the hardcore rockers. I didn't realize the impact that the Eagles, or was it the Eagles? Yeah, had on like a couple of Michael Jackson albums from, or was it? Oh wait, maybe not the Eagles. Was it the Doobie Brothers or the Eagles? Now I got to go get my facts straight. That they like wrote songs and actually recorded, or was it Toto? Okay, you know what? Scratch that. I got to go read the the information again. But it was a pretty prominent band. Either it was members of maybe it was members of Toto that worked and recorded a lot of the songs on Off the Wall and Thriller. But let's talk
Really?
about the movies of the summer. What would you say? Because it's after Labor Day. What was the movie of the summer?
Superman. For me, it was easily. I didn't see a lot of the good movies of the summer, but for
I
me, Superman was because everybody was waiting for Superman because this was the movie that James Gunn. This is James Gunn's first big feature film in the DCU and the remake in the DCU. So this was either a pass or fail type thing. James Gunn already had a good reputation for doing superhero movies on based alone on what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, not even talking about what he did with the second Suicide Squad. So Superman was everything you wanted it to be.
Okay,
Superman,
now according to and I'll pull this up if I can. I can't get my screen right. Let's see if I can bring this up or will it come up? It looks like they're saying that Lilo and Stitch was the biggest movie for the
really,
summer.
I can see that.
You know,
The live action. See, I don't like when they take these Disney movies and make them live action.
you don't like that?
I don't like when they take these Disney movies and make them. They're never as good as the original cartoon movie.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't entertain those movies.
So they're saying
somebody
Lilo.
got in there. The Connie Francis song was "Pretty Little Baby."
Oh, Pretty Little Baby. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard that. I don't think I've heard that.
If you do any TikToking, and I don't do that much TikToking, you know where I see all those videos? Usually I wind up watching them on Facebook Reels or in Instagram, but I was seeing that a lot. Yeah, Pretty Little Baby.
So
All right.
we had Fantastic Four First Step,
Mm-hmm.
Jurassic.
Now you
World
saw that as well.
I saw that. Smurfs and Happy Gilmore 2, which was on Netflix.
Now, according to this list, it was Lilo and Stitch, which brought in somewhere around 423 million. Then Superman with 351 million. And again, this is the gross. And followed by Jurassic World with 338 million. And then the Fantastic Four with 266 million. And then the top five, they were closing it out with How to Train Your Dragon at
Yeah, I heard that.
262.
I didn't see that. I wanted to see that. I didn't see that. But that's another one that's live. You know, it was a cartoon. They turned into live action. I'm not every cartoon you can turn into live action. They're not always good. They're decent, but they're not always good. And yes, thank you for telling me that, Lady Farley, because Hanson's reinvented and touring again. I can't wait to see some video. I don't think I'll see the concert, but I can't wait to see some of the videos. Some of the TV shows over the summer that made the news. South Park.
Oh, I got a South Park story.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, well, I mean, it's not much of a South Park. I'm such an idiot. I should have brought it because I could have shown it tonight because it's pop culture. But I was cleaning or, out my storage facility that has just a bunch of books and VHS tapes like crazy all over the place. And I found my Xbox. Now, it's not a video game. It's just a box with all my X-Files memorabilia, like big. Why you laugh? It's my Xbox. In any case, it's got all my X-Files. I don't know why I keep this stuff. I even have like, magazine covers and anyway, and trading cards and okay, I'm that nerdy. I go that deep. I was very much into the X-Files. And truth be told, if I see an episode on Comet that I like, Never Again, which was on last night, I'll watch in any case. But in that box, I don't know how it got into my Xbox, but I had a mint condition, new, unopened box of South Park figurines featuring not just Kenny and Cartman and all the classics, but it also has Chef. And I just thought that was so cool. And it was just such a great throwback
Do
for
not,
South Park.
do not open that box.
Don't okay, yeah, it's mint in box. I think it still has the cellophane on it. So
Yeah, do not open it.
I also have boxes of X Files action figures as well. I have an unopened Scully and an unopened Mulder, and then a another box with Scully, Mulder, and a monster. So
Yeah, do not open those. If you can bring them with you, bring them with you because I would love to see, you know, I would love to be able to look
I'm
at
gonna fly on a plane all the way from North Carolina to New Jersey with mint and condition action figures in the box. I don't think so.
I don't see the problem. I really don't see the problem.
And then have to
So,
fly them back. That's like wasted, packing
right,
space.
you know what?
That's not a
Just
good
take a
use
picture.
of my packing squares.
You have to look it up. Just take a picture when you get out and look it up.
All right.
If
You know,
Lady
and I
Paula
should have brought them home, but I left them in the storage locker. But I will go get them this week because now that I think about it, if it does have value, I probably should like hold on
I
to
want to
it.
answer Lady Farley comment. She said Superman hands down or Fantastic Four. Lady Farley, I had a friend of mine at work that works with me who did not like Fantastic Four at all. And I told him he must be the drunk or high when he saw it because he didn't know what he was looking at. And he thought it was boring. And I don't understand. I can't talk to people like that. He was
Your tolerance
he was
is so
actually
low.
he's actually my supervisor, and I had to tell him to get away from my desk. Go somewhere. We can't have this conversation. You don't know what you're talking about. So I probably won't be getting a good review this year. So next we have TV shows. South Park, of course. And one of the things about South Park is that they've been doing some very highly controversial political stuff. And kind of saying like, yeah, take me off the air. I dare you. I double dog dare you. It's South Park. It's South Park. We own this station. Come on.
They'll get the Stephen Colbert treatment because that happened while we were on hiatus. That he was canceled, but and again, it's like they canceled him, but it wasn't like okay, the next week he's gone, so he still has his contract still goes till next March or something like that. So he's got plenty of time to sound off.
Stephen Colbert is going to cause as much havoc as he can until March.
I'm here for it.
Be prepared for anything from this man. Eyes of Wakanda is on Disney Plus, and it's a cartoon that is very well worth the watch. It came out this summer. But here's the thing about this cartoon. It's a very serious cartoon, and it's got a lot of action in it, and it links up to the first Black Panther. There's actually a scene in this cartoon that links up to a scene in Black Panther, the movie. It's awesome. It's great. And you don't really get there until the last episode. There's 4 episodes. You don't really get there until the last episode. And it's, and just like that came out, and I've never watched Sex and the City.
You've never seen Sex and the City? They actually have a sanitized version that comes on I think
I'm a heterosexual male. Why would I be watching Sex and the City?
To learn all the things that you don't know to capture, white females.
I know everything I need to know to capture white females. That's why I'm broke, because she took everything from me in the divorce. Next we have Rick and Morty starting a new season. I don't make this stuff up. This is my life. My life is funny. Okay. So next we have Rick and Morty. We'll start a new season. I want to get into Rick and Morty. I was watching it at one point and I stopped. I want to get into Rick and Morty more because
I don't
episodes
think
I
I've ever
watched.
seen it.
The
Is
Rick
is
and
it
Morty is
its own show or is it part of Adult Swim?
it's part of it. No, actually, you can watch everything on HBO Max.
Okay.
You can watch everything on HBO Max, and it is a very adult show. It's great. It's like Family Guy, the next step. It's with fantasy and all everything. Next, you have
I
the
wasn't a
Gilded
big
Age.
Family Guy fan either. I don't know. I don't know.
The Family Guy is hilarious.
My love of primetime sitcoms, primetime cartoons might have began and ended with the Flintstones.
Wow. Wow. That is a
I'm just
very
throwing that out there.
that is a very baby boomer comment.
Okay, boomer.
What about wait till your father gets home?
Oh, I used to love Wait Till Your Father Gets Home, but the Flintstones had the, you know. Even though the Simpsons, I know the Simpsons have been on forever and everybody loves them. But hey, we're close to time, so let's get down to the last two.
You just got in the house. Say hi to Tex Troublemaker.
Oh, hey.
And last but not least is Wednesday, which I've never seen an episode of Wednesday, but I had a friend at work tell me that Wednesday is a very good show to watch. And because my coworker is very cute, I probably will watch it. Because anytime a cute girl tells me to do something, I do it.
Hence the whole
I'm
thing
that
about
kind
being broke. Okay.
I'm that kind of sucker. So, yeah.
Oh, wait. What movie was too woke? Was it The Fantastic Four or was it Superman? Oh, I didn't see either, so I'm kind of in the dark.
They could complain about both of those movies being too woke.
Oh, okay.
They got good. Everybody's mad about like the female Silver Surfer, this, that, and then they're mad about this. I mean, everything that people don't like, they say it's woke, and it's not woke. The newest Fantastic Four movie is the closest for all the Fantastic Four movies that have been out. This is the closest adaptation to the book that has ever come out. This is the closest you'll get to the book. Cancel with paid endorsement.
I'll go to this so you can see the comments bigger.
I don't know if that means cancel with paid endorsement. I don't get what that means, Lady Farley.
Yep. So anyway, it's been a long, crazy summer. I know I got a chance to spend a little summertime up there in the north, and I will be back up there next week. So next week's show, we will be broadcasting live
Together
from South Jersey,
The Brady Bunch, together.
covering some of the classic. What did you call the show?
What?
Next week's topic.
Oh, the classics, the classics, wisecrackers of sitcom TV.
All right.
The wisecrackers of sitcom
Now,
TV.
so we're only doing sitcoms because, again, when you get into drama, I think of somebody like Munch, who constantly on whether it was Law and Order or whatever show he popped up on. Hell, he even was on the X Files. But
Kathy,
yeah.
We got 1 hour.
Okay, you're right. We got
Let's
1
do
hour.
sitcom. We'll do sitcoms.
All right.
The wise guys of sitcoms.
Okay.
The
wise guys / girls, or am I being woke?
The wise guys and girls. The wise, Florence from the Jeffersons.
Oh, definitely Florence from the Jeffersons.
Florence from the Jeffersons, so it's like,
Oh, that'll be a fun list. Have fun making up that list.
I'll be making a list tomorrow at work because I don't feel like working tomorrow.
You realize you're saying that on anyway.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about work tomorrow because it's Spirit Week. Although, you know what, I'm getting myself excited. I also know it's a full moon, and
Full moon?
I'm just gonna say, when it's a full moon, Kids act crazy, adults act crazy. So it's gonna be cray cray. And I know that. And I'm okay with it. But it's also our spirit week. So we get to do things like tomorrow's team day, so I could wear and again, I know you're no NFL, but I still want to wear my Jalen Hurts jersey. If not that, I'll wear one of my um 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 Negro Leagues jerseys. So I love the one I have, although it's
You can
white,
get
but it has all
a
the teams on it, or
you can
either
get a
my
Corolla
Josh
Bill
Gibson.
wig. You can
What?
get a Corolla Bill wig and get a Phillies jersey and be the Karen Philly lady that took the ball from the little boy. You can be that.
Okay, no, thank you. And Tuesday is Wacky Tacky Day. I hate Wacky Tacky Day. I'm probably not going to do that one.
Wacky
Wednesday,
tacky. Wacky tacky.
Wacky Tacky Day is,
You got a mixed match of clothes.
yeah, mismatch clothes and socks, and I don't know. I'm not about that life, but well, maybe I'll get into it. Last time I got into it, I wore like a flannel shirt with a sequin vest, and I thought it was very wacky and tacky. And then there's I think a twin day, so I'm probably not going to do that one either. And finally, oh no, and then there is Throwback Day, Throwback Thursday. So I don't know what to wear because I don't think I have anything. I would love it if I had some bell bottoms.
Wear an old concert shirt.
An old what?
You have a concert shirt? An old concert shirt
I
from like a
do.
Tina
You know
concert?
what? I just found a shirt I got from a Pearl Jam concert.
Yeah.
T-shirt
Well,
I
you
have.
don't have no TV shirts?
You know what? I have one Tina Marie shirt, and it was about 3 sizes ago. So, it's
They
not
won't
square
even
biz.
know.
It's
They
like
won't
big
even know who Tina
round
Marie
biz.
is.
So it's not
They
gonna.
won't even know who Tina Marie is.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would love to throw it back to some Lady
Tina
T. I
Marie is
wish I
one
had a
of the
current Lady
best
T shirt.
underrated R&B vocalists ever.
Oh,
Not the
definitely.
best, not the best vocalist, but she's the best underrated R&B vocalist.
Yeah. I
Because
am.
I saw a concert with Tina Marie, and she started a note. I went out, went to the bathroom, got a drink, came back, and she was still on the same note.
Oh, I love my Lady T. And I love the fact that I got to take like 3 different people from my life to see Lady T. One time, me and
Yeah,
Michelle got free
we went
tickets.
in Atlanta.
I think we went to see her. Where did we see her? Was
We
it in
saw her in
Atlantic
Atlantic
City?
City.
Atlantic City.
We saw her in
And
Atlanta.
then Mom and I went to see her at I think it was the New Spectrum Stadium
I
or
thought y'all was in New York when y'all see her.
no, no. I saw her one time at the House of Blues, which was awesome because it was like a standing room only. Only I had my feet in 2 casts, so they brought me a chair. So everybody was standing, I was sitting, except when she says stuff like "everybody get up," and then I had to hobble up on my little crutches. But anyway, um, but oh, I don't know. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, and Friday is team day. So I mean, is spirit day or whatever, school spirit. So I have to wear my school stuff. So it should be fun. It should be a fun week.
What's
Oh,
the
it's the
school called?
blood moon. It's the blood moon. So the
Yeah, I did see that yesterday. I did see a rainbow yesterday. So it's the blood moon. I
it's the
wonder what
blood
that
moon.
means. Like, does that mean the women that I know in my life are going to be crazy acting or crazier acting? Because they're already crazy
Everybody's
acting.
crazy. You
They're going
talk
to be
to you
crazy
talk to
acting.
police officers, educators, and nurses, and they can
Now,
tell you when it's a full
they,
moon. Because
I know some.
everybody act a little
I know some
crazy.
crazy.
Most of our body is water. The moon affects the water. It's affecting it in our bodies, and we just act a little cray cray.
I know some crazy women, so I think things are going to be kind of. I think I might just have to stay home all week.
There you go. Anyway,
I
well,
might go
I
do
I
something.
will see you later this week, and we will see you next week. Again, thanks so much for hanging out with us. It's Pop Culture Kids. We are back, and just good to be back.
God bless your soul and keep living. Peace.
Wish peace, love, and pop culture. Bye.
Kathy and Kitty to say, Pop Thank you for geeking out with Kathy and Kenny on Kathy and Kenny Explain Pop Culture. Sister and brother rocking the flow, sharing all the things you need to know. Kathy and Kenny always in the mix. Pop culture, fun fix to fix. Pop culture kids, podcast crew. Tune in and let the topics move. Kathy and Kenny make it fun. Pop culture talk for everyone. Sit for everyone. I brought some for everyone. Pop culture kids.